On the topic of regulation, over the last, we'll call it 4 or 5 years, we've seen a lot of different projects launch, and what maybe was ICOs, IDOs to, providing liquidity and yield farming today. How do you see that, kind of morph over the next 5 years? And, what do you think it ultimately works the best?
Yeah, that's a good
With
question.
with regulations, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've been going back and forth about this for a long time with people. Like I'm discussing this once a month at least, where you could say that the ability to create digital scarcity, so to issue a token that is completely transparent in how it gets transacted and issued, and you can make it represent anything. So if you can be good on your promise and your own reputation or the reputation of your company is backing the issuance of this currency or this token, then you can let it function inside of an ecosystem any way you like, right? It can be very simple, analogous to a casino chip, for example, right? So if you want to play in this garden over here, you have to use this coin. And then when you leave, then you change it back again. Like that is very straightforward. And you can use it as a funding mechanism that way. So it is trivially easy to issue a token like that. So the only limiting factor is your imagination in what kind of economy are you going to create with all the stakeholders in your ecosystem. And then, of course, the reputation of those stakeholders. So the first of all, the person printing the token, issuing the token, right? If you are nobody and you have a reputation as a scammer or it's just one weirdo, then no one's going to use that token.
Yeah.
If your ecosystem is not attractive to anyone, then no one has a reason to purchase the token. So what you will see here is probably a long tail of really bad projects. A lot of people will try to issue something and make something work, no matter how they promote it. If it's good, well promoted or badly promoted, doesn't matter. Within the time frame of a few years, the bad ones will not exist and the good ones will be big. Just like over the last few years, there are a few projects that have been extremely successful and have really brought innovation to the space and have moved the whole ecosystem forward. There will be a few of those, and then at some point proven business models, like for example these NFTs for art projects. That's an open question, like is that going to work or not? We already know that they can be really good for issuing in-game assets. That's a proven business model. So you're going to see more of that. And so every time that there's a range of experiments, a few of those experiments are successful, and then everyone will just use that as the model going forward, right? And that's how I see it develop. And it will be very important for funding things. It will be important for creating new types of economies. Those two are the most interesting developments, I think.